What's up, Bubba? What's up, Howard? Good to see you, brother. Just gonna be working on a little bit of leather, get some stuff done. Mainly, I needed a distraction, and that's why, Bubba. Sad day for America. So try not to dwell on it too much, just because we don't do politics here. But definitely sad, brother. Definitely sad. What's up, Marco? So let's try to keep it as light as possible, fellas. What's up, Jerry? Brother Jerry. Um, talk about what you want, but let's try to keep it a little light. Get some of these slits done that are going to the UK, hopefully Friday or Saturday. If I can get these done, if I can get this last one, if this last one turns out it's got the rows and stuff on it, then it'll go. But if not, I'm gonna have to redo it. So anyways, hope everybody's doing all right. Got time for some new these little red spatulas I use for my glue. Time for some new one, man. So this one's done. It's sealed. We burnished and dyed and burnished the top of it. This one as well. This is the one that's for sale. This one's going to be, what did I say yesterday? 50. It was 50 to your door. Really, that's about $40 for the slip, $10 for shipping. So you're probably getting a $70 slip for $40. So. And then if we get a wall, I'm gonna put a wallet together tonight, and I'll have a wallet for sale too. If anybody sees it and is interested, if not, it'll go on social media for sale. So that and the slip as well. A couple of the groups I'm in, I'll list both of them. And then I may list some knives for sale here in the next week or so. Just kind of looking at my collection, and I've got some stuff that I enjoy, that I like, but I don't carry it anymore. There's no sentimental value to them, so I think I'm just gonna sell them. Maybe give me a little extra spending money for vacation in the next couple of weeks when we go to Florida. Maybe some knife money. So we shall see. Nothing crazy. I've got some really nice Colonial made Stockmans, Ranger brand. I have a pine knot, and they're in pretty good, pretty like new condition, honestly. I've got a couple old timers I think I'm gonna sell, some 5OTs, a green one, and a brown one, and then some other stuff here and there. So squat shot. Ready. I need to get cracking on Ricky Kniffy slips so I can get them out to him. You know, just doing some stuff. Stuff at the leather bench. A little early live. Maybe get done at a decent time and spend some time with the wife. Have some dinner. That kind of stuff that we like doing. We ain't got nothing going on right now. She's working till 6. I didn't want to sit still. So wanted to hang out with my peeps. Need to get back into doing the lives, and got some plans for some leather long forms, some processes like how I tool and stuff like that, just to put it out there. I know I've had a couple of people ask about how I do this and how I do that, so figured I'd put it out there, and then it's there. So I thought I had some paper towels. Yeah, I can make sheaths for fixed blades. If you're on Instagram, you can scroll back, and I did some really nice. They fold around, fully tooled and stuff. Yeah, I can, like Jerry says, I can just about make anything. If you can make it out of leather, I can pretty much do it. Or figure it out. That's something else I'm really good at, is just figuring it out. Let that tack up just a little bit more. Here's that real pretty. It's got the rose and the horseshoe and that J. But I'm really unsure about how the antique's going to look, and not sure if I'm going to like the way the antique looks. So if it looks good, we're going to roll with it. If not, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to junk it or finish it out and then sell it. It's got a J on it is the only thing. I know I've got some friends with J's in their names, but, you know, it's got a flower on it. You know, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I wanted to do some floral tooling. And I haven't done a rose. I've done sunflowers and stuff like that, but never a rose. So I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. Pick you. I might sell it for a very, very stiff discounted rate, maybe. I've done that before. I had one that I misstamped it. I forgot who I was doing it for, but I misstamped it and ended up putting Big Mama on it, and Chris Geary bought it, and he still has it. It's got rainbow thread in it. Ooh, how Howard. I may be interested in that, brother. I don't think I have a yellow one. I think if it's the one that's got the almost looks like a fillet knife blade, I think that's the one I need. I'll have to go back and look, but I might be interested in that. That'll give me, if I'm not mistaken, I think that gives me all of that. Is it the big one or is it the little one? Because there's two different sizes. Ooh. Hmm. I knew I should have done that bottom first. There we go. Ooh, and I have a new tool for the workbench. So it's still shifting. There we are. Alright, man. Sounds good. Oh, if it's like that, I think I still need that one too. I'll have to look. I think they're called the Small Sportsman. So, but yeah, I'd totally be interested in that. You know how I am, and I probably got something I'll trade you for it. So, my new tool for the workbench. This is a English-made Stanley ball peen hammer, and it is a 4-ounce little bitty thing. Got this in from a friend of mine in England. Sent me a care package. We done some trading. That's actually what this. Where did it go? Just put it down. That's who this slip is for. Is him. So, um, which matter of fact, if I'm not gonna say his name, but if you would pray for him, he is having some stents put in Friday, and we probably appreciate some prayers. So, oh yeah, that makes a big difference being able to hit it. Sounds good, Howard. Just let me know, bro. Alright. Not worried about it. Yeah, hammering those seams makes a big difference. But I still like to glue them in that fold over and then at that top just to make sure I got a good fit. Alright. Let's antique. What you say? What you say? Antique one. And after that's done, tell you what we need to do is we need to start. I need to burnish some of these red slips for Thrifty Kniffy. 4513. I think that's the little one. I'd have to look on my sheet in there. I think that's the little one. That's fine. Either way, I think I need it. So I don't think I have a yellow one in either the small one or the large one. Or maybe I have a yellow one. I don't remember. That's why I have is basically a spreadsheet for them. Something I have learned is the antique process can make or break project. You can either make it look 10 times better, 10 times worse. I think I'm going to let this sit for a minute and kind of congeal before I start wiping. Just lit our first bonfire of the season. Jim, that's what I'm talking about. We may do one this weekend. That sounds like a good idea. Let me let that harden up a little bit. It'll be alright. I'm not worried about the basket weave or any of that. I'm worried about the rows. Because I mean, I tooled it pretty deep, but you just never know. I don't know, boys. I don't know. Sometimes the antique can kind of dirty it up too and not make it so clean. Say you, Howard. I don't know. What y'all think? Should we let it ride? I'll let it sit. Let that sit. Those two can dry. Looks like I'm going to have to do a little paint touch up on the edges. Oh well. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, thank you. Let's see here. I'll get one of these glued up because I'm not antiquing it, but I do need to burnish this inside edge. If y'all haven't seen this process, this is what I've been using for my burnishing gum. I have the Tokenol. I've been using it, but tried something out a couple of weeks ago and kind of like how that one looks a lot better. Oh, come on. It's a tape residue. Some of these I use packing tape on instead of blue painter's tape, and it left a really funky residue on it. Not happy about it. I've been sitting and picking and trying to get it cleaned up. With this stuff, you just kind of build it up, especially on these big areas. Kind of build it up, build it up, build it up. Really, I'm kind of just concentrating on this back piece when you fold this over. But having the whole top burnished, it kind of just looks more finished. So and then when you fold it over, it gives it a nice finished look. So, see you, Jerry. Have a good one, brother. Go ahead and do this top piece. It'll be harder to burnish whenever it gets folded over and put together. What's up, Luther? Klingons. Emblems. Yeah, emblems. There you go. How's your day been? My day has not been too bad. Work-wise was pretty good. A busy, good steady day for work. Not bad, not bad at all. I just come home, get a little work done in the shop. Try to get some of these projects knocked out. What's up, Juan Samuel? If I butchered that name, I apologize. Just a country boy. Barely reading and write my own language, let alone somebody else's. These are going to be really nice. This leather ended up being really, really soft. So, really happy with that. Just go through and burnish a couple. I always just burnish two because I'm going to do two different finishes. I'm going to do a matte and then a gloss and see which one you would rather do. What did everybody carry today, knife-wise? Do you have any custom leather you carried? If you did, from who? Or that doesn't even have to be custom. If it's just some leather work from somebody, who'd you get it from? You know, did you carry a knife today? If you did, what was it? Or if you didn't, what is there something you carry every day that part of your quote-unquote EDC? Everybody thinks that an EDC needs to be a knife or a gun, or, it could be a screwdriver, it could be a drill. If you carry it every day, guess what? It's your EDC. Doesn't have to be a knife, doesn't have to be. It could be a pad of paper and an ink pen. If you carry that same pad of paper, journal, notebook around with you every day, that's your EDC. I carry a notebook and a pen of some sort every day. There's nobody talking. Hit again, pancake sheath, Leatherman wingman, Gerber utility knife, Case Sawbuster Jr., Pickle Steel Rhino, J.O. Ventures pocket organizer. Jason Beecher? That sounds like a fine carry today, brother. How's that pancake slip sheath working out for you? Need to do some more. Need to do some generics that I can sell for, whoever. Not necessarily a custom. Awesome, brother. Awesome. Almost glassy. You been lurking? I figured you were busy. I appreciate you, Jason. You know that. Could have a lot of people just driving home from work. I'm a little early than my normal time, but that'll be pretty good. Yeah, these are going to be really nice. Turned out really soft, so I'll let those dry. Watching for trolls, I appreciate you. Did you hear? Yeah, I heard about Charlie Kirk. It's a sad day. Sad day, man. Sad day. I'll touch the green up on that. Y'all want to make a wallet? Let's make a wallet. Where is my wallet leather? Yeah, it's a sad day in America. Ugh. Bubba, I am making a wallet. Kind of like, just like the one you and Nate got, and I carry. I'm gonna make it, stamp it and everything, and then if somebody wants it, I'll put their initials on it for them before I finish it up. Yeah, it's a good one. I want to get some different leather and do a more natural color. Maybe like a more natural veg tan. Same thickness, so it can patina in your pocket. Because this will patina, but I don't think it's going to patina like a lighter color, like some of my slips and stuff. So I might go to Tandy Saturday and see how much. Maybe just like a single shoulder. Yeah, ghost wood, but man, the little bit of ghost that I've worked with, it's hard not to mess it up, if that makes sense. Because you can scratch it in the process of working it. I don't know. For another template. Should have brought mine out here so I could show it what it looks like when it's done. But, I'm not that smart. So all I'm doing is just taping my template down. Then I'm going to go through and punch the holes first. Let's get these slugs out on the last one. I want a mallet. There's my mallet. What y'all talking about? Hole punch from my way. The holes are angled lines. I don't like that. The angled lines is actually what a lot of the I don't want to say professional, but it's you got to learn how to stitch it. And it actually looks really good. You saddle stitch those angled holes, and it makes a really nice stitch if you do it consistently the same way. I tell you, you can get these chisel ones. They just make straight slits, and that's what I've used for a long time. And then it doesn't matter how you do your stitching; it just lays flat. So. To get a real good line to punch my holes in Groover. Yeah. Shit, Bubba, I got mine at Hobby Lobby, and it's probably, it works just fine when I do groove something. And if you get the one at Hobby Lobby, it comes with it comes with a creaser and some other stuff that you can use. It's really handy as well. Clean hole. There it is. Wore out, wouldn't be able to handle rested. Heard that. Heard that, Jason. One is from Amazon. Ultra Hobby Lobby. Don't not groove the straight line before you punch the holes. No, I do. If I'm grooving it, I do. But I've started doing it differently. It's hard to explain. Basically, instead of cutting a groove out, I'm basically like laying a crease in it. And the thread lays differently, I guess, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. I question my sanity sometimes, Bubba. All right, there's our basic wallet shape. So this will be a fold over design. It's one piece of leather. If you guys have these and they absolutely love them, they conform. It's a good soft supple leather, so it conforms to whatever you have in your pocket. Got a little extra flap there. You put 6 or 7 cards in here, no big deal. I'm gonna do my maker's mark on the back and then figure out what color thread I'm going to use unless somebody wants it, and then you can pick your thread color. Um, this is Music City Leatherwork Maker's Mark stamp. Reaching a bit. I'll holler y'all later. Be safe. Hug your family. Love you too, brother. Appreciate you. Actually, let's burnish. Really don't need any sanding on this one. I cut the edges pretty good. We'll burnish. Give you some time to think about if you want it. And then if not, I'm just going to stitch it in the color. And then put it for sale on social media at some point. Burnishing. Time is it? 5:20. No, Wednesday's a wonky day for lives, but like I said, we're just going to burnish these edges. Not going to dye them, because this leather doesn't take dye real well. I tested a piece trying to do the edges, and it just didn't take well. Bled real bad and all that, so just not gonna do it. All this is really doing is just kind of taking the fur off the edge where you cut it, and the grain comes out a little bit. Because once you carry it in your pocket for a little bit, all this varnish wears off anyways. It's just a little finishing touch for your projects. What's everybody been up to today? Anything good? Anything bad? Anything? I'm also working on a pattern for a small pocket organizer. One knife, a pin, a flashlight or torch or whatever you want to call it. So I don't want it to look like everybody else's or anybody else's that's out there. So, like, I'd originally thought about buying one and cutting it apart and using it as a template. And the more I thought about that, the more I didn't like it. So, road test, another fail. Dadgum, Jason. Y'all ain't having no luck on that, are you? Do all of it. Oh, Lord. Man, I was one and done on my driver's test with the written, with the driving, one and done on my CDL, written and driving. You know, I don't know. Is it the new generation or what? Alright, if we ain't got any takers, I am going to figure out what color thread I want to do. The red looks good, turquoise looks good, brown, black, white, and natural. I think I've got some other stuff over here. Excuse me, I think I do anyways. Maybe I threw it away. Damn, I don't know. I think I tossed it. It's just some little bitty spools and stuff. 50, Jason. And if you want it, I'll put your initials on it before I sew it. Or initials on it for whoever. That's 50 shipped, by the way. You get to pick the thread color and initials if you want it. You'll take it? Sold. 50 bucks. Do you want initials on it? Plain? No initials? Okay. Do you have a color thread preference? Brown, black, turquoise, red, white, natural? Pick the thread. Well, the red looks good. I've done a couple of red. I've done some turquoise. Let's do black. I like black. Let's see what black looks like. It's a really nice thread too. And this one's Main Thread Works. This is stuff they run through the big sewing machines, big industrial sewing machines. And usually these are 60, but since it's a live, it's live price. Just trying to drum up a little bit of business, that's all. But they're 60 normally, and you can get your initials on them. And then if when I get the natural veg tan, then you can pick your color instead of just being stuck with one color. Which now the more I talk about it, the more I want to just go get it. So I may do that. The clamp. Yeah, I did, Jason. I meant to tell you that. I got it yesterday. So good to go on that. I'll get started on that here pretty quick. And get it. I'll talk to you about how we need to ship it. So. All right, just send it to him. I've got some ideas. I don't know how I want to do it yet. If that makes sense. Maybe I should have used the bigger thread. I may end up taking the thread out of this one. It doesn't really fill the stitching holes up real well. Maybe I'll back stitch it. Something. Sounds good, Jason. Whatever you want to do, buddy. Nope, wrong way. Oh, just joining us, making a little wallet. Just sold it on the live. Did some burnishing, did some gluing. Gotta get some things finished up. I'll be damned. Wasn't meant to be. Didn't have the holes lined up. I got cut it all out. Dadgummit. I knew that was going too quick. So what happened is the back piece is shifted, or the middle piece, because it's 3 layers, the middle piece shifted up and missed a hole. So now I got to pull it all back out and re-stitch it. It's alright. I wasn't happy with the way this black looked anyway, so it was all good. I'm going to use red like I should have, because red really looks good with the with that colored with this colored leather. The black would have been fine had I done a different size hole. Should have done a smaller stitching hole. The black just didn't fill it up, so ain't no big deal. No big deal. But yeah, if you're interested in these little simple wallets, they're $60. Unless I can confirm a purchase from you today, or I know you, you can get them for $50 while the live is going on. If not, they're $60. You can get your initials of choice on it, and somewhat a thread choice. I need to get some more thread. If I mess up this time. There. Dadgummit. I can't believe I did that. Actually, I can. In one of them days. One of them days. Keep this phone quiet so the potential monster bug doesn't run away. Old Trevor. Yeah, the red looks a lot better. Pop, I guess. It's bigger too, so Yeah, Trevor, good luck, man. I don't know when season starts here. I hadn't kept up with it so long. It's like I quit hunting. I just quit keeping up with it. Wasn't much of a deer hunter anyways. I was more turkey. Enjoyed a good turkey hunt. Oh, what's up, Big Jim? Buddy, old pal. Chop. Huh. Does he still get called Chop? I hadn't been on a Deep South live in a while. They still call him Chop over there. Oh, Deep South is, or you are? If you are, I'm about done anyways. And the grass is blue. Got that right. There goes my neighbor. Oh, okay. Well, shoot, man. I'll be done. If y'all are on here, you need to go catch old Barlow Brigade on his live here in a minute when I'm done. Big Jim is part of my family, more or less. Love him to death. So y'all go check him out. I'm done anyways. We're going to burn these threads and call it a night. And go cook some dinner. Watch old Barlow Brigade. There it is, stitched up. There's our maker's mark on the back. Bam, bam. All done. Jason, I'll get this mailed to you. You want this mailed to you? Message me. Let me know where it needs to go. I have a feeling that it's not for you, it's for somebody else anyways. So that's just how you are. Alright. Sounds good. Guys, y'all be good, be safe. Till next time, we'll holler at you later.